Hello and welcome everyone to the next episode on anubhavtrainings.com. In today's episode, we will talk about how to perform currency conversion in HANA. So you might have already working as a HANA native developer, working with calculation views on XS Advanced. You would like to convert the data sets or the amount as well as the quantities to the different unit of conversion or currencies. So in this video session, we will just open an existing available calculation view in XS Advanced with WebIDE for HANA, and we will see how to perform the currency conversion in the system. Please note that all the required currency conversion tables needs to be imported in your HANA XSA container before you start the currency conversion, which is already set up by myself in the system. So on top of it, we will be doing the currency conversion. So what I'll do is I'll switch it over to my XS Advanced system. And what I have here is a calculation view already created with WebIDE. And in this calculation view, I'm just getting the data of all my purchase orders and doing a star join with my product data. So finally, my amount, which is going to get in the output, is what I would like to convert. At the same time, if you just have a look at my exposed columns over here in the items, you would find that we are exposing the gross amount two times. So the same gross amount, you can see this gross amount here and this amount, it's exposed two times. So one is the original gross amount and one is just the gross amount. Both are right now same. I just renamed this to original gross amount, and this is the one on which we will apply the currency conversion at later point of time. So we will be able to see the difference between the original amount and the calculated currency converted amount. In this demo scenario, I will just show you the scenario for USD to Euro conversion, because my current data sets and data tables for currency conversion have only rates maintained for USD to Euro. And that's why we will be able to see only that conversion at the moment. So let's get started. I go to the semantics of my view and I select my column on which I need to apply the currency conversion, which is in this case a measure and as a gross amount. And we just come over here and choose it as assign semantics. And the moment I choose that assign semantics, I will see that I have now an option to perform the currency conversion. So you have these options over here, and you can select decimal shift as well as currency conversion. And as you can see on the conversion table, it has already picked up all my currency conversion tables, which are there in my current container. So mandatory is to have at least these currency conversion tables installed in your system, in your container natively, or you should have the synonyms created if these tables are coming from a classical schema. For more detail on how to maintain these currency conversion tables, as well as how to access your ERP schema where you have the currency conversion tables and create synonyms and have access to the container, please subscribe my XS Advanced training where we cover these topics more in detail. Then coming to definition, we here maintain the client. Of course, this is a ERP concept, which is the client field. What is the value in your currency conversion tables? Then the source currency is coming from my column. My column is nothing but whatever is there in the view as a currency. So it's come from there. Conversion date, I've just hard coded today's date, but you can also just choose a date from the column. For example, I choose a column and I can choose my order changed at date, and that I can also pick it up. So for now, I can just go back and choose the fixed date as today's date. And then we have data type, and of course, the converted amount will also have a common currency. So system has to create this virtual column, new column, which will contain the converted currency value. What's my exchange type? So there are different exchange type, like based on historical reports or current report or current exchange rate or average exchange rate. You can choose the one. This is something which your functional consultant will be able to help you. So for example, in my case, I just choose 1001, which is current exchange rates. Now the target currency, we will choose a input parameter. So I've already created an input parameter so that I can pass this parameter value at runtime, and based on that, system will perform the conversion for us. Yeah, let's choose that, and then we can say, in case if there is an error, please ignore it, and we can say okay. So that's it. We have defined the rule. Let's save our calculation view, and time to go back and build the calculation view. So let's right click, build the calculation view, and I can see the build has started. So it will adopt my runtime object according to the new rules which we injected inside this. And you can see my build is successful. Let's go back to our container, XSA container, and we just refresh our container over here. Now we are inside the container and we can see our view over here, the runtime object which is generated. And I can right click and say open data. So this is the very time when system will apply the necessary conversion. And if I go to the raw data stream right corner of our data set, we can see here the data in euro and different currencies, basically different countries are there. And we can see here that we have this amount, let's say US, you can see 2995 US dollars, and this amount got converted to 3186.63 euros. And the next one is 713 US dollars, got converted to 759 euros. So that's the currency conversion which system is taking care of. As you can see, it's working pretty fine. So that's how we can also similarly apply a unit conversion for quantity. So again, you have to just go back, choose assign semantics, and you can just choose a unit with quantity, and then you can of course perform the currency conversion accordingly for the quantity as well. So this way we can perform currency conversions on fly. And of course the prerequisite, as I mentioned, is to have access to the currency conversion tables in the system. So once you have the access, have the synonyms or the schema created for your system, you will definitely be able to access this content right into the system. So that's it for the day. Thank you so much for watching this session. And I hope you enjoyed this session on understanding how the currency conversion takes place in XSA environment with calculation view. Please feel free to subscribe this channel as well as give a thumbs up. If you feel this is helpful, kindly also share it with your colleagues. And for detailed training on Access Advanced on HANA, feel free to subscribe our training on anubhavtrainings.com. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.